Alright, here we go with number 1. And remember, for any of these new things to work on, if 1 or 2 bars is giving you extra difficulty, just focus on those 1 or 2 bars. Just loop those as many times as you need to until you start getting comfortable before putting it back into the whole little progression, or whatever you want to call it, exercise, riff, drill. So yeah, here we go, 60 beats per minute. Always picking down on the downbeat, up on the upbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. 180, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2. All right, here's where it starts getting tricky. Them upbeats or offbeats, 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 120, 1, 2, 3, 4. 180, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, number 3, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, probably best hit that last note with your index finger. This way you'll be ready to add in those repeats as you get fast, or after you've reached your max speed. Yeah, index finger for that last note, just to prepare you. 120, 1, 2, 3, 4. 180, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my. What is with me? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do I keep doing that? This is silly. I hope you're getting entertainment out of this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There! Good Lord. I just kept holding my pinky too flat and playing the 12 on both the E and the B string. There you go. Anyway, yeah, that happens sometimes. So for the scale stuff, what you want to aim for, so like that C scale that you played through last night, you basically want to shoot for this before you move on to the next. So without looking at the image, but definitely look at your hand. It's totally fine. Once you can play that C scale up and down with that level of ease, move on to the D Dorian shape. Now, before you add the Phrygian, you need to go through both the C Ionian and the D Dorian back to back from memory. So when you start working on, let's say you start working on the E Phrygian, work on the one starting on the 12th fret first. But as you begin working on memorizing that, make sure you play the C Ionian and D Dorian at the start of your scale practice to make sure you keep that fresh. Because once you memorize those, you still got to go back and play them to make sure that they stay fresh. So that's a mistake some people will make, is they'll learn it and then they just move on to the next thing without bothering to go back to the previous one. It's like, well, you will forget it if you don't play it. We'll talk more about improv as we go. Basically just put on an A minor backing track and you can start hitting the notes within those scale shapes and just start making stuff up. So let's talk more about that next time. We'll see if you have done it before. Maybe you already kind of got the idea for it. But yeah, one thing at a time. So, any questions come up, let me know. I'll see you next week.